your safety bar, it will lift automatically. Then exit to your right onto the moving belt and watch your step. Please do not lift up on your safety bar. It will lift automatically.
Acre Wood, the east wind traded places with west wind.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Winnie! Oh dear! Hang on tightly, Roo! Look, Mama,
by mistake. I just have time to tell you about my pumpkin pie. Hunter! Come bounce with me. Pumpkin makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me. Right this way. Phew, I almost bounced right out of the ride. Watch out for the monthly noodles. They steal honey. Steal honey. I almost bounced right out of the ride.
Together to say,
Hooray for Pooh! Start the party with all my cousins.
Lightcycle Run upload sequence. Remember, hold on, keep your head up, and face forward. Initiate in 3, 2, 1. First energy gate captured. Second energy gate. 3. 4. 5 captured. Congratulations, Caesars. A championship performance and victory for Team Blue.
get standby if it's 55 minutes, like it's an hour. Can we get out?
Tiana was right. There are musicians out here as
They can play. No doubt. We've all been enjoying the baby They all come to the party to play, but let's explore a bit more.
How's this?
Y'all ready to get down to business?
Where did our friends go? I'm vanished. We have to find them.
Let's get you big again. Cause the bigger you are, the bigger the splash you'll make at the party. Now let's get you to the party. And there is no time.
Star Command confirms you're all battle-ready recruits. All right, rookie Space Rangers, listen up. Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. We'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will communicate with Star Command to coordinate our mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond. No doubt it's the work of that nefarious criminal, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg. What?
Make sure Zerg's rounds fail to launch. Oh, and then have a blast. Final checks. Test your blasters. Oh, great blasting. Ride to the middle of the sea.
Keep it up. Star Command believes in you, and so do I. Everyone, stay together. Stay laser focused when your laser's focused. Keep blasting those bugs. Zurg has recruited some extra terrible extraterrestrials.
Space Rangers. Reconnect the power cells. Power! I need more power! No one can stop me now.
Zurg's diabolical plot must be stopped. Space Rangers to the rescue!
transport.
I'll bring you in for landing. That was Astro amazing. Great work. I'll take it from here. You did it!
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the dashboard to review your rank. As always, to infinity and beyond.
I've loved this one before. Okay, last target.
Show 'em your flock.
Hey, send them hits to Davy Jones. Oh, nothing, boss. Oh, no.
It's the treasure map for sure and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here key neither.
The doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Una vez asignados brazos, pies y piernas dentro. Then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car.
and please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around tomorrow.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Borak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny door. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sweet.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and TRON Lightcycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mermaid. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
Relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the coral moons of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Report to your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's herd.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our PeopleMover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow, today, and see you in the future.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step on.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch.
Attention Space Mountain passengers. Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. For a safe space flight, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure,
heart, back, or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride, and passengers who do not meet the minimum height requirement may not ride. Be sure to supervise children at all times, and remember that passengers...
not buying.
Your time has now come. Get in. Please gather around the dining fire. My carriage party, how many in your group? 4. Wait for me on the back wall, please. You will be the last one in and last one out. Everybody else, please proceed to the dining room.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, or the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with foolish delight.
Please be in the center. There is space for the wheelchair. You can be in the center here.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Please gather your bodies to the dead center of the room, away from the wall.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights. First editions, only ghost stories, of course, and marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. Time here to the Haunted Mansion. Actually, we have 999 happy for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you should decide to join us, movements may be made at the end of the tour.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your...
Attention foolish mortals, please remain seated. Your tour will begin motion immediately.
Wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, hail the rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on the table, it's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. Their assembling point is swinging wind. You'll be expecting me.
monkey bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Watch your children. Thank you.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuídense.
Welcome to It's a Small World. Remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat and please watch your
was supposed to say that I deeply regret the thing that I did, and I'm very unlikely to do that again. Alright, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Sean. I will be your skipper, alligator wrestler, and swimming instructor for the next 5 days and 8 romantic nights. Steamy. At this time, I'm going to make sure the oxygen's on. We're now entering the Amazon rainforest. Here in the Amazon rainforest, we're up to 365 days a year. By my calculations, that is almost every day. If you look off to either side, you'll see some of our world-famous margarine flies. Yes, I know, I also can't believe it's not there. At this time, I'm legally required to tell you to please make sure your arm is all the way inside the boat. I don't want to do it, but they legally require me to do it. Now, if at any point during our cruise today you drop something in the water, please just raise your hand. I will raise mine. We will wave goodbye to that together. We're never going to see it again. It now belongs to the jungle. Over here on the left-hand side, you're going to see the beautiful Inspiration Falls. And people often ask me, Skipper Sean, why do they call it Inspiration Falls? What do they call it that? Because if you stare at it for long enough, it's supposed to inspire you to go deeper and deeper in the jungle. Everyone say, ooh. Everyone say, ah. You didn't say it. Why do you hate it? We're now not only changing rivers, but we are changing continents. We're now on the Congo River in the deepest, darkest part of Africa. We're about to find out just how far our boat can go. Has anyone here ever wanted to see the Jungle Book? Yeah. All right, I did this just for you. It's right over there. Up ahead, you'll see our world-famous Jungle Cruise boat rental facility. Should you decide to rent a boat over here, please keep in mind it must be returned in one piece. You don't have to return in one piece, but the boat does. So please keep that in mind when you sign that waiver. If anyone's hungry, we can stop here for a moment. Prawn is always good for a quick bite. But if you don't like fish, no worries. We are also offering Snake Surprise. Surprise! It's a snake. Now, I have been told that they can eat up to 500 pounds in a single sitting. Personally, I find that a little hard to swallow. Now, we're going to swing by my base camp for some supplies. This looks dangerous. Let's get closer. Looks like those gorillas have broken camp. In fact, they have broken just about everything. Now, no matter what you do not make any sounds like a banana. They find that very appealing. We're now turning on to the Nile River, which is the longest river in the world. It just goes on for Niles and 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 Niles. What if I only said Niles the whole rest of the cruise? How much fun would that be? Now, over here on the left-hand side, you will see the second most feared animal in all of the jungle. This is an African bull elephant. That is something you definitely don't see every day. But I do. Every single day. More importantly, over here on the right-hand side, you'll see the most feared animal in the jungle, his evil twin. That's completely involuntary. No control of that. Out on the African veldt, we have the widest range of animals anywhere in the jungle, ranging all the way from over here to over there. You can see we have some bearded horses, some long-necked horses, and some vintage black and white horses. Up ahead, you will see an example of the most important law of the jungle, and that is, of course, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, be a zebra. It's just not a good idea. I bet those lions get tired of eating that every day. It's just light mane, dark mane, light mane, dark mane, light mane, dark mane, light mane, dark mane, light mane, dark mane. All right, nobody look over here, all right? No matter what you do not look at the beach. I'm gesturing out wildly. If no one sees this, no one has to call the paperwork. I learned that the hard way. Alright, now we warned Skipper Felix never get off his boat. Looks like he didn't listen, but don't worry. He will get the point in the end. Now, if you look off to the left-hand side, you are going to see absolutely nothing. During our cruises, I do like to clear up some misconceptions about the jungle. For example, a lot of people will tell you we have a lot of alligators here in these waters, but no matter what you've heard, no matter what anyone says, that's a croc. Up ahead, we have the majestic Schweitzer Falls, named after that famous explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. Now, when you see a waterfall like this, there's really only one thing you do. That's head directly ahead underneath it. You guys ready to head right under that waterfall? Especially those of you completely unprotected by the canopy. All right, let's go. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to turn to the right, but I am going to need everyone's help. I need everyone to lean to the right. Lean to the right. Thank you. I couldn't have done without you. You didn't help. Why do you hate me? It's not always glamorous living out here in the jungle. It can be tough being this far from civilization. For example, if you want something delivered over here, it doesn't always arrive the way you want. The other day we ordered some pepperoni pizza, and unfortunately we got blamed. You know the hardest part about landing an airplane is? Look around. Looks like we got some headliners up ahead. They are only dangerous when they wiggle their ears and blow bubbles, which is exactly what they're doing right now. We're actually in a lot of danger. But amidst all this danger, I'll let you know, looks like we're running a new promotion right now. Looks like we're now offering half-off cruises, so that is super exciting. Well, something tells me we're not out of the woods yet. Must be all these trees. At this time, I'm legally required to tell you to make sure your hand is all the way inside the boat. I don't want to do it, but they make me do it. All right. Among the misconceptions I like to clear about the jungle, people come up to me all the time, like all the time. They say, you know, Skipper Sean, a monkey can do your job. And that is absolutely not true, all right? No matter what anyone says, no matter what you've heard, those are chimps. That's a completely different species. That's a whole different order of primates. They're not even that closely related. All right, if you have small children, please cover their ears. I don't know where you learned that kind of language. It certainly wasn't for me. It mostly wasn't for me. Over here, we have a chance to talk a little bit about the circle of life. See these butterflies over here? They actually begin their lives as caterpillars. They will then cocoon themselves. They eventually emerge as butterflies. And you see them here in their final form. That's, of course, snatched for those chimpanzees. Now, now is the point during our cruise where I like to reveal all of my deepest, darkest secrets. So I guess it all started back in the 3rd grade. My family and I just moved to a new town. You know how it is when you're that age. You gotta make a home with a friend. You're still trying to figure out what you're trying to figure out. But I think my point is that had it not been for that umbrella, I wouldn't have made it through college. We're now changing continents once again. We're now on the Mekong River in Cambodia. And if you look over here on the right, you will see the god Shirley, which of course makes this Shirley's Temple. Now this is starting to look kind of scary. Keep your eyes open. Mine are going to be shut tight. All right, you're in charge while we're inside. We need to make sure everyone stays safe. Make sure we do not lose anyone. I'm trusting you. I almost never trust anyone, but this is very important. All right, this is going to be painful. It's a root canal. At this time, I'm legally required to tell you that your hands and arms, including your favorite finger, must stay inside the boat at all times. Alright, now during this point in our journey, I like to point out some of my favorite plant life. And I like that green one. Okay, that's hibiscus. That's lobiscus. And seabiscus. Yeah. Over here we have our world famous jungle cruise, Lost and, gift shop. This is our gift shop. This is definitely not our Lost and Found, where we take lost items and resell them for a profit. it, because that would be unethical. And does that look like an unethical monkey to you? I don't think so. You can see they are offering a wide variety of hats for sale. If you're not sure what size hat you wear, just consult with one of our skippers. We are all experts in capsizing. We do at least a couple times a week, so we know a thing or two about that. Thought about buying some of the merchandise over here, but let me tell you, those prices are bananas, especially Walt Lightcycle. Now, as we come around this last corner, approaching the most dangerous part of our journey, the return to civilization. So as we come around, I'm once again legally required to tell you to please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And do be sure to supervise yourself. I'm also legally required to say that if you're on this side, you're going to exit out the front door. If you're on the jungle side over here, you're going to turn around, exit out to the back door. Please do not cross those center crates at any time. Only terrible, awful people with no redeeming social qualities cross those crates. So please run an outstanding crew, and hopefully sometime in the next 3 to 4 hours, we'll have you outstanding on the dock. As we come around, you'll notice there's a dock on the left and a dock on the right. That's what we call a paradox. Might be confused by that. If as you exit, you notice your feet are getting wet, you may have gotten off on the wrong side of the boat. Now, I recently got back from a trip to the Canary Islands, and there weren't any canaries. I also visited the Virgin Islands, and wouldn't you know it? Still no canaries. Oh well, what can you do? Over there, they just keep, we have very nearly done. Those become really close over the past 12 minutes or so, so I'm going to tell you the exact same thing my ex-wife told me. Get out. Also, I never loved you, and I wish I never met you, and please don't cross the center page from making the dog and the car. God, I miss her so much. Thank you very much, folks. Everyone, stand above the butts. Around that jungle side, out the back door.
Hold on to those tassels, it's time to fly.
To a complete stop, then walk to the nearest exit. Hope you're on a magical ride. See you soon!
to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Oh, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. Tomorrow, just a dream away.
Yeah, it looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh, well, that sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that. Holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things like...
Canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Oh, you got to come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh, well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Peach and doing the hoochie coochie, hey, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis. Now, you put that away before your mother finds it.
Aw, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now, that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me? Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big view.
Attention to Carousel drivers, 2 times for a seat event, truly sitting through the show twice. Please remain seated at all times. Carousel will be in motion momentarily. Once again, please remain seated at all times. Thank you.
Progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream and has to start. Tomorrow's dream will find a heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horse hide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. That's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks. Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. May the people.
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the Help Wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true. Beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, oh, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big love.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try. Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight? Oh, yes. And I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then since I'm going with that dream coach, Wilfred. Wilfred? What a fun! He's coming as the headless horseman. Get this! Come on, man. That clodhopper Howard you're going with is no ratterjack guy.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint-stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rumpus room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow with my heart.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow
Shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Roar! Me!
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Temperature increased to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Ooh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
550.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day...
Oh, no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs and high-def TV. Everything is automated today. Including... well, including that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Oracle. Anyway, you guys don't know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975.
Temperature increased to 975. Big mood overload. Command error.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What,
Big mood complete. Enjoy your meal.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's the start.
He follows his dream with mind and heart.
And when
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great, big, beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
Never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Something about being in love with you. We sent her to Ursula. So smooth. They come from and I help them. Yes, I do. Just not portrait to me. princess. A human princess. Well, that's what I remember, eh?
Now,
Yeah.
please step out of Tomorrowland. Goodbye. It was so good to see you. We hope you had a wonderful time. Step out to your...
Okay, Dumbo, let's get this show.
Please remain seated and buckle.
To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever in the up position.
exit. Bye-bye.
Okay, sir, so imagine you see that truck coming up the street, I'm gonna pause right here in the corner, give that person a moment to pass us, and we'll proceed down the street, alright? Alright, since we're almost to our destination in Tiana Square, just make sure you stay seated so you hear me come back in to give it all clear to disappear. run through. You do some running, you go to the red stick, and you go to the university run maybe you through.
Pilots, to ensure a safe flight, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet. To make your rocket ship fly higher, pull back on the control lever in front of you. To descend, just push the control lever forward. Thank you. Pilots, prepare for liftoff. now beginning its descent. Please remain seated until your rocket ship stops and follow the arrows to the flight deck. Welcome back, pilots.
Remain seated until the right console falls stop. Gather all personal belongings and please exit to your left and only your left. Following the white arrows on the ground towards the elevators.
Welcome aboard, folks. Thanks for joining our trip to Fantasyland. Throughout our journey, please make sure your hands, arms, feet, legs, parasols, and bowler hats stay inside the tray. And please keep an eye on our junior riders.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
By now, you've probably noticed I'm not just conducting the train today. I'm also conducting a bit of an experiment. You know the old saying, sometimes you have to go backward to go forwards? Well, today we're putting that to the test by heading to Storybook Circus, caboose first. And Tomorrowland is the perfect place for experimentation. That's why I invited my favorite little experiment to ride along with us today. Folks, say hello to Experiment 626. Although you might know him as...
Stitch! Mr. Conductor, can Stitch drive the train? I can do it! Choo-choo! All aboard!
Well, Stitch, I was thinking you could be my co-conductor for a spell and help me tell our passengers about all the wonderful sights and sounds in Tomorrowland.
Yeah! Stitch got this! Welcome to Morrow. To left, Morrow. To right, more Morrow. That's too good?
You're a natural, Stitch.
I'm Stitch, blow the whistle.
Not just yet, my friend. There are so many more exciting things to talk about in Tomorrowland.
More exciting?
You bet. You see that Astro Orbiter, Stitch? From up there in those rockets, you can see everything in Tomorrowland, including the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Oh, but Stitch have no driver's license.
You don't need a license to drive in Tomorrowland, Stitch.
No license? No problem. Stitch loves going fast. Almost as much as Stitch loves to blow the whistle.
If you want to go fast, Stitch, why not race across the grid with Team Blue on TRON Lightcycle Run?
Team Blue? Stitch is blue.
Stitch, I think you'd make a wonderful addition to the grid. Well, would you look at that? It's almost whistle time! Scurry on down to the other end of the train and use that big old please on the engineer. And don't forget to use those thank yous.
This train station looks like that restaurant in Hollywood.
Well done, Stitch. Say, you want to stick around and help me introduce these fine folks to Storybook Circus? I think you'll love it, Stitch. You'll see great feats of strength.
Stitch is strong. Watch.
Animals of all shapes and sizes.
Are they cute and fluffy?
You bet your bottom dollar. There are even elephants with ears so large they can fly as high as the rockets we just left behind.
Flying elephants?
At Storybook Circus and in Tomorrowland, anything is possible.
Woo! Stitch Train Circus.
Sounds like you got some experiment to do. Thanks for riding along with me. I mean, as we arrive, please stay seated until we come to a complete stop. Gather your belongings and little ones before exiting the train. And be sure to wait until you're safely on the platform to unfold those strollers. And now, friends, travelers, children of all ages, welcome to the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. Next up, Main Street, USA.
As we arrive into the station, please remain fully seated and fully aboard the train until we come to a complete stop, and I then give you the words "all clear," indicating it is safe to exit. Once again, for your safety, please remain fully seated and fully aboard the train as we are still in motion at this time. Thank you. Remain seated, please. We are still in motion. Remain seated. We're almost there, but not quite. Please continue to remain seated and fully aboard the train. Thank you. Remain seated, please. We are now all clear. You may disembark. Welcome to Fantasyland Station.
Is the Walt Disney World Railroad, servicing Main Street, USA, and Fantasyland Storybook Circus. After we complete our stop here, we will be traveling forward in the direction of the engine. After Main Street, we will travel in reverse. There are benches facing both directions so that you can choose to face the direction of travel.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. This train's headed straight for Main Street, USA. We'll head on back to Fantasyland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on the straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
Unidentified users detected in upland conflict area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required. Users, please proceed to TRON Lightcycle Run for upload. One stitch at a time, you may board your life cycle and join the game. Fair warning, users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
Not so. And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland. Our trip is almost complete, and though it was brief, I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA. A place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After this, we'll circle back to Fantasyland. So, unless you're yearning for more of my yammering, this will be your stop. For now, stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. And pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As we arrive at the Main Street Station, you remain seated for a half hour inside the train until I give you the 2 words of all clear when it's safe to disembark. Once again, everyone, please remain seated and please do not attempt to exit the train until I give you the 2 words of all clear when it's safe to disembark. Thank you. Please stay seated, everyone. All clear. You're good to disembark. This is your closest station to the park exit. Monorail to Epcot. Shopping on Main Street. And the big cheese himself, Mickey Mouse. You have a great day out there, everybody.